All right, Cam, I noticed something. You can't spell menu without me and you. So why don't the two of us send it over to our on-the-spot correspondents who are reviewing the menu.
What's up, guys? I'm Mack.
I'm Ian.
And I'm Truman. Today we're going to review the menu.
What everyone think of the movie? I know we all watched it together. What were your initial responses?
Oh my gosh! I was just thinking the whole time. This is the most bonkers movie I've ever seen.
I wouldn't even call it super bonkers. It was very it was a little weird.
Really?
I didn't think it was that out there, honestly. Maybe I've seen weirder.
I mean, that's just my style. I'm like a dark comedy kind of guy.
It was a pretty good. I wouldn't say it was very as dark comedy as Truman would lead us to believe, but I thought there were pretty funny parts to it.
So I went into this movie with no expectations whatsoever. Truman, you were the only one that saw it in our group. Right?
Oh, the movie? Yeah, no. I mean, I've seen it 3 times now.
Exactly. So
it was. I every time I watched it, I picked up a new little detail in the movie, like a little garnish, one might say, of the menu.
I see that. And so I went in, and Truman was just. As well as we could, we were trying to focus. And then there's this one part where they got to the 4th course, right? And Truman was just like, guys, watch this one part.
Truman told us to stop talking, which was insane.
I'm so glad he did, because that was what hooked me immediately to
Yeah,
it.
me too. And
I don't want to spoil it for our audience here, but oh my goodness.
It's kind of sad because that's halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
But that is when I started telling people to shut up more.
Exactly.
It's crazy. But what that's what I kind of like about this stuff. It's like you don't know where it's gonna go. It's kind of like cuisine. You order something from a menu and you don't know what's gonna come out of it. So in a way, it all kind of ties together to a menu. What do you think about the performance of Ralph Fiennes?
Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's okay.
Yeah, it was very. I thought every performance was actually stellar. I think there was a lot of great actors in this.
They were really good.
I thought everything about this movie was great. I loved the set. It was very simple. It was literally just like the inside of a restaurant and outside. And I think that really aided the movie. I'm sure that was a decision made because of the pandemic, but I think that really aided it and made it feel more simple.
The pandemic definitely contributed to the plot, I think, of the movie.
Yeah.
And one thing I was thinking about the whole time is the production design. I kept thinking, this is very Adam McKay-like. And then I saw the credits, and he produced the movie.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so that was kind of nuts, So, and I saw it, and I was like, this is like Succession meets food, and then yeah.
Everything was great. I loved the. I think the standout part of the movie for me was the pictures of the dishes.
Yes.
In between every single course. I loved the little teaser. I don't know, and I liked looking at the recipe, trying to figure out what's gonna happen in this part of the movie. Try to get ahead of it.
Like when the text shows up and it says what is the menu, and then it says every literal word that Ray Fiennes says in his speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Funny.
Truman, what did you get from this movie on second and third rewatch that some people might not pick up on their first watch?
Well, I think knowing what's going to happen, you see little teases of what's to come. There's parts where, there's a part where Nicholas Hoult, the kind of snobby food person named Tywers, the character he plays, is talking to Margot, who we learn her real name later, but
played by Anya Taylor-Joy.
And he's saying, you really shouldn't be complaining because I'm the one paying. And you think, oh, he's talking about the restaurant, but really, he's probably not just talking about the restaurant because of something we come to learn late in the movie, which is that she paid to be there.
I like that. And that's something I didn't notice because it was my first time through. I was just he's just this rich guy who's paying for her to be there.
Yeah.
It's definitely something I think, like Truman, you said, you have to watch a few times to sort of get all these extra details.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Very well written like that.
The menu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So are we ready to give our ratings of the movie?
Yeah.
After you.
You
can go
what would
first.
you? Me?
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah, sure. I would definitely give the menu an. I would give the menu an 8 out of 10. Very well written. Very well. Set design was great. Shot extremely well. Great performances by everyone in the cast, even the very small side characters. Just a joy to watch, and and thanks to Truman's input, I'm definitely going to give it a second, third, fourth, maybe even a fifth watch, if that would maybe even be crazy.
Wow. Well, as for my rating, I would even go so much farther to that, and I would give it a noodle 9 because that's a food. Mac, what do you think about what's your rating?
I'm gonna split the difference here. I'll give it about a good 8.5. I love the dialogue, the
Decimals.
performances, production design. You know, all these like contribute to the great collaboration of the film. And you know what? Just wonderful film. You know, and it was great to watch it with all of you guys as well.
And with that being said, I think the three of us are going to kick it back to the studio.
Wow, Tim, that review was very fine. So now, thank you for watching the show. Let's take it to the credits.